Ciao, welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time visiting Secondhand Gattara, I'm Kathy and thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to make a quick intro. Over the weekend, we did a couple of fun things. On Saturday, we headed to one of my favorite small cities in the Piemonte region, Asti, and we visited a few museums. And then on Sunday, we went to this huge flea market in Borgo, which is in the Vercelli region, and Vercelli province, Piemonte region. If you are more interested in the flea market, I will indicate down below where you can fast forward to. I hope you enjoy the video. If you enjoy this type of content, please like and subscribe. If you have any feedback, leave me a comment down below, and andiamo. The Torre Troyana is one of the symbols of Asti and the only tower that can be visited in the city. A 199-step staircase leads to the top, offering exceptional 360-degree views of the city and surrounding countryside. The building dates back to the 13th century, a period of great architectural renewal, and was part of the fortified residence of the aristocratic Troya family of merchants. The tower measures 44 meters high at its highest point, and the bell at the top is one of the oldest in Piemonte and still works. And here's me after climbing the 199 steps, looking a little sweaty and red in the face. In this museum, you can see the remains of an 11th century church dedicated to Saint Anastasius. These tombs, from between the 7th and 10th centuries, are the only evidence of the Lombard presence. The crypt is divided into three small naves with recovered columns from the Roman and early Middle Ages. Palazzo Mazzetti is Asti's civic art gallery. The Baroque rooms on the main floor, once the Mazzetti residence, a noble family of merchants and moneylenders, housed works from the 16th through 19th centuries. This is very exciting. This is our first time going to the antiques market here in Borgo. It was recommended to us by the guy who owns Crazy Oddities. He said, pay attention, I'm crossing the street. If you're a person who likes to dig around and go treasure hunting, that this is a place to do that. I'm really excited because, as you can see, there are a lot of people here. I feel like we were parking to go to a concert or something. But this is that it's got this whole like permanent covered structure, so it's a really hot day today, and I think it'll be nice to be able to walk around in the shade. Let's see if people are directing parking. Yeah, this must be a big deal. It's every third Sunday
Ciao.
of the month. Hopefully picking up the mountains in the distance. This market just goes on and on, and there might be more of like a produce and like artisanal products market over here. Maybe I'll check that out later. This woman had an incredible collection of vintage clothing for sale. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything that I really liked that was in my size, but I decided to film some of these pieces because I thought you would enjoy seeing all the fabrics, the textures, the colors, the patterns. I just thought they were really beautiful. Everything at this stall was €5 a piece. So I'm curious, do you see anything you like? What would you pick? Let me know in the comments. I thought these old signs were really interesting. Actually, grilling meat here. This is the kind of flea market that if you enjoy flea markets like I do, and you're going to be traveling to this area, you might want to plan your whole trip around this, because I have to be honest, I've never seen anything like this since I've been here. This is by far the biggest outdoor flea market that I've seen. Something that I observed was that the more highly collectible pieces, furniture, antiques, etc., were underneath that large metal structure, and then some more affordable pieces were around the perimeter. But I think this section underneath the shade of the trees was my favorite. Just really just scenic and peaceful, and just a wonderful way to spend a Sunday morning. I spotted these two Borsalino hats, and I had seen the Borsalino store in Alessandria before, and I know there's also a museum, but I learned that Borsalino is the oldest Italian company specializing in the manufacturing of luxury hats. They started in 1857. And here are Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman both wearing Borsalino hats in the final scene of Casablanca. You also have to look over these ceramic pieces really well, because if they're not wrapping them up properly and they're clunking around in the back of somebody's truck, they could probably get dinged up pretty easily.
A me piace perché se magari un domani mi dice
Però erano